Hello everyone, this is Gamer, and welcome back to Mass Effect. Let's continue the lesson off, shall we? Hopefully we're right here, cool.
We're not gonna find many survivors in this place.
I doubt anyone's still alive in here. The GETH are very thorough.
Oh, they're good at searching, huh? Crap. Woo! Malfunctioning object.
Take cover! Not now, Shepard!
Take out those hostiles!
Where? Oh!
All clear.
Are we good?
I doubt anyone's still alive in here. The GETH are very thorough.
We're not gonna find many survivors in this base.
Okay. Oh, that's a long way down. I don't think that's a good idea to go that way. Where are we supposed to go? Oh, this was it? There's nothing else here? Huh, okay. Citadel. Water valve. Find the console. Okay. Okay. Go down. Alright, I think that's our only option, right?
This looks like a one-way drop, Commander.
Let's do it.
Damn it!
I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Baron.
It's okay.
You're safe now. But why were you here in the first place?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
Don't worry.
We'll get you out, as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
You can tell me.
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form. Exogeny was studying it.
Oh. So research. Interesting.
What else can you tell me? Do you know where I can find this Thorian?
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Fair enough.
Do you know how we can shut it down?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for Exogeny. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
She did.
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
She's alive? Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one left. Please, Commander, just get that field down so I can see my mother again.
Aw. Alright.
Tell me what you know about the Thorian.
I really don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant being. I know it's very old. Thousands of years even.
Oh god. Was this that plant experiment? That just gave me flashbacks of the plant from Resident Evil 2 Remake. Wait, was it that game or was it a different game? What game am I thinking of the plant? No. Resident Evil 4, I'm sorry.
Why do you think the Geth would be interested in the Thorian?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the Geth would care. Exogeny was studying it, but I don't think they found anything special.
No. I am sorry. Resident Evil HD Remastered. That's where I remember a plant monster in there. Yeah, I remember.
Why do you think the Geth would be interested in the Thorian?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the Geth would care. Exogeny was studying it, but I don't think they found anything special.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors. Good luck with that field.
Perimeter secure.
Main level is that way. Okay.
I doubt anyone's still alive in here. The Geth are very thorough.
We're not gonna find many survivors in this place.
Alright, we're getting close.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files! No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption, or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Whoa. Go down.
Perimeter clear.
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Lizbeth Baynham. What can I do for you?
I need answers.
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Go on.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
Zoo's Hope.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
This is what Sarah wants.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Control group?
Are you saying Exogeny knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of Species 37.
No wonder they were behaving so strangely.
Your pilot should be warned.
Yes.
Joker. Come in, Joker. Damn it, that field's blocking us.
We need to drop that field and get back to Zeus Hope.
I agree.
BI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility.
Great.
I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
Then we do it the hard way.
We need to find that ship. Let's get moving.
Going to standby mode.
Alrighty. Midden, upper, upper. Okay. So we just came from here. So we need to go this way.
The Geth use these claws to anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
The Geth don't waste much finessing their landings. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
Do we even have time to go through all that? I mean, I don't think we have a choice. We do have to. Cool.
This place seems almost peaceful. Do you think the Geth were using this room as some kind of religious temple?
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
This place seems almost peaceful. Do you think the Geth were using this room as some kind of religious temple?
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
This place seems almost peaceful. Do you think the Geth were using this room as some kind of religious temple?
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's
I'm
natural to
stuck.
assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
Kill them all!
Perimeter secured.
Another thing blocked off. We got 2 ways to go. Upper level. Upper level. They both go to upper level, so it don't matter.
Watch out! Now!
Nice. I saw something. Something about download? I saw it. Maybe it's down there. Oh. Yeah, see? Nice. Okay. Destroy GETH claws. After a few seconds of downloading, you secure Gavin Hossel's design data. Oh, wow. Nice. Okay.
We're not gonna find many survivors in this base.
I doubt anyone's still alive in here. The Geth are very thorough.
Alright, so we gotta go to the other upper area now. Alright. Well, downstairs is an absolute no. Okay, so... Oh! Interesting. Let's see. A lot of this stuff I got. There you go. For him, let's do. Okay. There we go. For you. That and see that. Okay, let's upgrade this to that. And I can't believe I did this with the I can't speak English. I can't believe I didn't do this a long time ago. All these upgrades I got. I bet you someone was screaming at my video for not upgrading my stuff. Let's see, yeah, sure. Um. There. Cool. Alright. Now that we've taken care of our weapons, let's save. Oh no! Well, might as well use it. Whoa!
Lost shield! Not now, Shepard!
Take out those hostiles!
Oh, I knew better that time, huh? Confidential, the test samples were due to arrive 3 days ago, but we haven't heard anything from the colony or the cargo vessel. We suspect the samples became volatile and recommend cutting off all further contact with the Nota Cruz colony. Even if the colony is discovered, no one should be able to trace the events there back to us. Oh, sounds shady as heck. Okay, now what? Wait a minute, weren't we just there? Oh, I see. I need to start using my map more.
Same as before. We don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
Okay. Uh-oh. That GETH looks special. And it saved the game too. How funny. Okay. Nota Cruz is located in the Voltech system of the Maroon Sea Cluster. Head there and find out what's going on. Boy. I leveled up again.
This is interesting, Commander Shepard. A containment lab of some kind.
Maybe help. If we can dislodge even one claw, it should be.
Perimeter clear.
Ah! No! Oh, I can't do it. Ah. Decryption skill too low. Oh no! Hold up, how do I level up myself? That sounds so stupid when I say that. How do I level up myself? Let's see. No. U for squad. Spacebar for tactics HUD. You then? Yep, it's you. Dang. So it just means I need to level up. Okay. Intimidate, charm, spectrum training, soldier, fitness, training assault. First aid, combat armor, assault rifle, and pistols. Advanced Unity, Master Unity. Advanced Unity. Okay. What the hell do I level up then? I don't know what to level up. Encryption. Oh. He's the cryptor one. Unity. Let's just do fitness. Advanced community, why not? Okay. Well, this sucks because I can't decrypt that. Yeah. Private log of Dr. Gamoral. I don't trust this Sybaris group. They may pay us well. Excuse me, but if this gets out before we develop an antidote, it's not just smart. They won't tell us what they want the samples for, or why they wanted them delivered to the excuse me, Matano system. Good water. Alright, my records show nothing of interest out there. Alrighty then. Ooh. Okay. Decryption skill too low. God. Oh well. I tried. Activate shuttle bay doors control. You found a repair ticket attached to the console. The damn door to the shuttle bay is fried again. Works fine if the PSI is 30 or lower. And the safety shutoff kicks in if the PSI gets above 34. But if the PSI is in the 31 and 34 zone, the door slams shut. Slams down with enough power to shear through a metal I-beam. Somebody fix this before one of my teammates loses an arm in that thing. Yes!
I doubt anyone's still alive in here. The Geth are very thorough.
So how do we know if we did too much? No. Warning, high pressure. Oh. Aw, damn it. Shit. Oh. This worked? Yeah. That was delayed explosion, but hey, that worked.
Very good. The field barring the exit will be down. Now we can go deal with the Storian creature. I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
Keep your guard up. There still might be a few Geth inside the base.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander. Talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
This place will be crawling with Geth in a minute. Keep together and we'll get out of here in one piece.
exit Exogeni. You destroyed the Geth ship. Now get Lizbeth Baynham and leave. Alright. Time to get the heck out of here.
There you are. We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
You did what you could. I'll help them, if you can tell me where to find the Thorian.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Thanks for the heads up, Joker. You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
No. The way out is over here. Yeah. Alright, let's save before anything else happens. Far so good.
Is there anyone picking this up? Get away from that radio!
What was that all about?
All clear.
What's going on? Something's happening with the colonists. Oh, I was about to say, I was like, why did they stop? Also, why did the music stop? I'm a bit worried.
This is Juliana Baynham of Theron's colony. Please, help us.
Oh boy, that does not sound good at all.
That's my mom! Stop! Stop! They're over!
Oh. Oh, automatically? Okay. Well. What's going on?
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You
I don't
won't
know.
get away with this.
Get her out of here!
What?
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lizbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you!
Oh, what is wrong with this dude?
Shepard. Damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you.
What?
I found some interesting facts about you in the exogeny database. I know what happened on a cruise. This doesn't have to end like that.
We can talk this out. Nobody needs to get hurt.
You don't understand. It's not that easy. Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
You're after the one unique thing Pharos has, the Thorian.
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
I won't let you hurt these people anymore. Drop your weapon, or be prepared to use it.
If that's the way it has to be, heck, come on, come on!
Oh!
As if we don't have enough problems. Now we're shooting each other in the back.
It's my fault. I knew what was going on and I didn't do anything.
Don't you start. You do good work, and you know it. So what now, Commander?
I'll deal with the Thorian, then make sure you're safe.
The colonists
Oh,
won't let
half
you
my
near
face
the
was gone.
Thorian.
That was
They
weird.
die first. They're under its control.
What else am I supposed to do?
There's gotta be another way.
I think there is. You could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Releasing clouds of nerve gas doesn't seem like a particularly good idea.
It's not like it's weapons grade. The insecticide we use in the grow labs contains trace amounts of tetraclopine, a neuromuscular degenerator. If their nervous systems are already weakened, it may act as a paralyzing agent.
We might be able to adapt a concussion grenade to deploy it.
Sure, let's do it.
Sounds good. I'll do what I...
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
Equip your grenades with the anti-Theron gas upgrade. This will disable infected colonists without killing them.
We'll stay out of your way until you clear a path.
Grenades, grenades. Yes. Anti-Theron gas.
Good luck.
So that guy's dead.
This sort of deal doesn't... The board doesn't open its accounts for just anyone.
It's almost time, isn't it? Maybe we can free our friends after all. I have to help them. It's my fault this happened.
Please try to avoid hurting the colonists. Use the nerve agent I gave you, if you can.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed, thank you.
I was there anyway. It was the least I could do.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, you've certainly earned this. Thanks again, Commander.
Nice. Alright, so that's done. Find more valves. Okay.
How are we supposed to fight an enemy like this?
I hope you can get us out of this mess.
I can't believe most of these buildings are still standing after 50,000 years.
We ran when the attack came.
Colonial Affairs doesn't pay much attention to the real frontier.
The frontier is a lot more dangerous than most people realize.
So what are we supposed to do? Go back to the Normandy now? I think, right? What the heck is that? Oh!
What was that creature? It certainly wasn't human.
Oops.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
Very well, Commander. Let's go.
Whoops. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to kill. What does that count as a bad kill? Whoa, 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 guys! Why y'all shooting them? Oh my god. How do I use grenades? Oh, R. Oh, we knock out these colonists. Okay. Got it. Minimize casualties. Alright. I'm out of grenades. of grenades. This is not good. I don't want to kill these civilians, but I'm out of grenades. Casual, please. Oh. Could level up some more. Alright. 2 more. Let's do, this one. Okay, so my renegade point is 1, and my paragon is 2.5-ish, almost 3. Alright. Oh, I need more grenades, man. Great. Problem now is I don't have any more grenades. I don't want to kill nobody.
I think we're good, Shepard. That way. Oh dear.
Alright guys, I'm back. I try to figure out if you can create grenades, but I don't think you can, so I think I'm kind of screwed here. But I really don't want to kill innocent people. Like, I really don't. Wait, can I make my pistol? No, I can't. Oh wait, mods. No. Crap.
Can't get there.
Man.
Now is not the time.
Not now, Shepard.
I don't know what to do. I don't want to kill them. Oh my god. I wish I thought the colonists were the infected people, but they're not. It's the I'm stupid. Hold up. Is there any way I can reload my save?
I smell trouble.
Wait, what? Where did my thing go? Maybe it's not there yet. I know I had it.
Is there anybody? Is there anyone?
Oh no, I chose the... I chose the wrong save. I only have 2 grenades? Are you kidding me?
I'm on it!
Oh. I didn't know I could do that. Cool. Just knock him out. As long as I don't shoot him, I'm good. Cool. More grenades. Awesome.
Take out those hostiles!
Take out those hostiles! Incoming!
Cool. Shotgun is nice. Cool.
There's the crane, Commander. Can you make sense of the controls?
Tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
Oh! Oh, I couldn't save him. He did that to himself. Oh, rest in peace, dude. Rest in peace. Alright, so... there was a way down that opened, and then we gotta go back to Normandy. Wait. No. No, there's something else that we need to do. Minimize casualties. Melee attacks with grenades. Okay. Renegade 0, Paragon 32. Nice. Good. I did a good thing. Alright. Let's do that, and then that. There you go. Level 2.
That thing is huge.
Is this thing a plant or an animal? Or something in between?
I see it. Better save.
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... Keela, what is that?
That's... large.
We are going to need bigger guns.
Yeah. Oh, what the heck?
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
Let the colonists go.
I won't let you keep your thralls. Release them, now!
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will flow around with new growth.
Something different in this area. Perimeter secured.
Okay.
The galaxy will be a better place with this thing dead.
In all our wanderings, my people have never come across any creature like this.
Well, then you're the first. And unfortunately, you're the first. We're all a first here. They're in neural node. Huh. Okay. Is that thing alive? It's dead. That's weird. I'm beef. Whoa, how the...
We got them all, Shepard.
Alright. That door's not opening.
need to find more of these things.
It grew another one? Area map. Alright. Whoa!
We got them all, Shepard.
Alright. Another upgrade again, huh? Alright. Wait, wasn't one of my things up? I guess not, I don't know. I don't even know anymore.
Engaging target.
Cool.
We got them all, Shepard.
Next one is on the 3rd level.
Hostile contact.
Oh boy, here we go.
Perimeter clear.
Oh boy, we got a lot over here. Next one is probably on the 4th level. Yeah. Oh, it's right there.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Medical station. Easy decryption.
Is this thing a plant or an animal? Or something in between?
That thing is huge.
Still got a long way to go. Cool, that'll level up. Nice. Alright.
Commander Shepard, we're on the right track.
Level 5. Alright. Girl, bye.
Think we got him, Commander.
Alrighty. Why are my hands getting sweaty? It's not even scary. Why are my hands getting sweaty?
Negative contacts, Commander.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Are you okay?
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
She tried to manipulate Saren, but in the end, her plan backfired.
How is this possible?
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
That's horrible.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What does it do?
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
So the cipher is knowledge?
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory, a viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
How do you describe a color to someone? That's hard. Anyway, there has to be some way.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander.
Okay.
Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity. I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you all right?
I'm okay.
I saw...
Oh, that neck twist, though.
It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship, Commander. Medical needs to know about this.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Okay, this is gonna be a long talk, so here we go. Sovereign.
Tell me more about this ship Saren has.
Sovereign is alien. I do not know how it was built or where it comes from. Its design does not match that of any known spacefaring species. It dwarfs any vessel in the Citadel or Alliance fleets. Its weapons are devastating. Its defenses virtually impenetrable. With it, Saren believes he is unstoppable.
It controlled minds.
You said Saren uses it to manipulate his followers.
The indoctrination. There is an energy about Sovereign. You feel drawn to the ship. It makes Saren's arguments more persuasive, more compelling. Spend enough time in Sovereign's presence and you will lose yourself. There is no other way to explain it.
Alright, the matriarch.
I want to know more about Benezia.
Benezia was greatly respected among our people. A powerful biotic, even for an Asari. She was widely known as a teacher of philosophy and religion. She always sought the paths of peace and harmony. She joined with Saren because she hoped to turn him away from his path of destruction.
It backfired.
Instead, she became one of his most powerful allies.
As I mentioned before, Matriarch Benezia underestimated Saren. Be sure you do not make the same mistake.
Okay. Alright, tell me about Saren.
What else can you tell me about Saren?
There is little I could tell you that you do not already know. He's powerful, he's charismatic. And he is dangerous.
Yeah.
Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. But now I see he's leading the galaxy into an age of darkness and suffering.
Alright, personal questions.
I want to know more about you.
There is nothing remarkable about me. I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples. For nearly 2 centuries, I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only those who were willing had to follow her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous, but I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
Wow, that's something. That plan didn't go out well. Yeah, that sucked. Alright, the Thorian.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Thorian?
When the creature enveloped me, I became part of it. But I still don't truly understand it. So alien, so ancient. Its exact age is impossible to know. It measured time differently. 10,000 years of hibernation broken by a few frantic centuries of activity. Its mind was awesome, magnificent. It transcended all classification. And now it is gone.
You sound almost sad about it.
Don't tell me you feel sorry for that thing.
The Thorian was a unique life form. A sentient being that lived for 50,000 years, maybe more. There is nothing even remotely like it in the known galaxy. I am grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel some sorrow for the loss of such a rare and remarkable creature.
Now you're thinking like a scientist. Well, I can understand you a little bit. It's good to learn the knowledge, but let's not go too far into that. Yeah. Alright. What should I do with you?
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
Oh wow, how noble of you. A noble idea.
The colonists will need all the help they can get.
Yeah.
They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
Oh.
You did it. With the Thorian gone, we can start rebuilding for ourselves again. And we're free of Exogeni's threats. We're back to being just a little nowhere colony. Thank you, Commander.
I got an achievement. Whee!
You saved most of the infected. It'll take time to recover from the physical effects, but they'll be all right. Thank you.
Yay, I did a good thing.
It'll be tough going, but we'll make this a home.
I hope Exogeni learned their lesson.
It's nice to finally get the support we deserve.
We'll start over. What else can we do?
Hopefully everyone leaves us alone for a while. I hope Exo didn't learn from this.
Hey, voice actors, side voice actors, y'all mic needs to be up higher.
I fought so hard, but any thought of my own caused so much pain. I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time. I am ashamed of the damage done to the lives of these people.
It's not your fault.
Farewell, Shiala.
Farewell, Commander. I wish you well in your hunt.
Thank you. Alright, oh, we haven't talked to him. What do you got? You got a question mark.
Oh, thanks again. That data will be very valuable once I get out.
Okay. We already talked to him, so that must be, so I guess... Mission. Oh, we're done. Let's go back to the Normandy.
This place is a mess.
These people are brave, but the Geth are relentless. My people know this better than anyone.
Lidra.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined, filtered.
Not your fault. What do you have for sale?
Let me see what you have in stock.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
Cool. Okay, I understand you got weapons, but do you have grenades for me? That's what I want. Ooh. Yes, buy it. That's good enough. Davin Reynolds.
It doesn't hurt anymore. I can think my own thoughts again. We have a chance to start over, thanks to you. Food is still our immediate concern, but we'll manage.
I can fly food in.
I could ferry in more than enough food to cover your immediate needs.
That would only help us in the short term, unless you plan to make a trip every few days. We need to be self-sufficient.
I'll help if I can.
I'll look into it when I get a chance.
Thank you for your help. You've already done so much.
Water restoration. We still haven't done that. Oh, Hana Murakama.
Thanks, Commander. It's great to be free again.
Oh.
The only thing I can say for that plant is it made me forget how hungry I am.
Duh.
I have my own thoughts again. Thank you, Commander.
Theros will be back in shape in no time, Commander. We'll make sure of it.
They tell me you survived the coups. Glad you're on our side.
Oh, thank you. It's too bad the that one leader, Baynham, Baynham, didn't make it. Cargo logs. While decrypting these cargo logs, you found something suspicious. Several months' worth of human rations were delivered to an uncharted world in the Voyager cluster. The logs aren't clear, but it appears they maybe have been dropped somewhere in the Amazon system. Did you say Amazon? Right. Oh, there's some more over here. Alright, let's check them out. Colenta Blake.
Thank you for everything you tried to do here.
Hollis Blake.
I'm free. Thank you for giving me my mind back.
Ah, no problem. Ian Newstead.
Free? I can't believe I'm free.
These colonists may not have much, but this is their home. They will fight to the death to defend it.
I can't believe the colony held out as long as it did.
Alright, so we need to go back to the Normandy and decide on the next mission. Do I have skill? Yes, I do. I got skill points. Let's do, one, two. Yay! Unlock shotgun skills. Okay. Alright.
Oh, thanks again. That data will be very valuable once I get out of here.
Alright, let's head back to the Normandy. We're done here. Oh, May O'Connell.
Finally, that damn thing is out of my head. I could think without pain. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
Your top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. The cells just aren't compatible.
I'll see what I can do.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
Search the tunnels beneath Zoo's hope to find the missing power cells. Wasn't I just under there? Is there any way I can go back down? I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can. I think that I went too... Okay. Yeah, I went too far. Oh, well. Matcha Doyle.
I can think without pain. Thank you. You've given us a second chance. It's nice to have more mundane worries, like getting that water flowing again.
Oh, you look kind of... She looks kind of pretty.
I could bring in what you need with the Normandy.
That would only help us in the short term, unless you plan to make a trip every few days. We need to be self-sufficient.
I'll look into it if I have time.
I'd appreciate that, Commander.
I'll look into it if I have time.
I'd appreciate that, Commander.
I should go.
I wish you luck.
Greta Reynolds.
Thank you for freeing us.
Your mic is low. Sorry, I had to check my headset, see if there's enough power on it. It's still going strong. Okay, almost there. There's the ship. The Normandy. Enter Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Damn, that part killed the frame rate.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the...
From the cipher. Her line got cut off. I feel strange.
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Go ahead.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much
time. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Okay, here we go again. Ew. Oh boy.
That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry.
The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What did you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
Did you learn anything?
You must have seen something.
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision. What was there, at least. But something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can...
Uh-oh, whoa.
I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Yeah, you sounded very modish there. Are you okay?
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
Go ahead.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
Better off this way.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
I help everyone, no matter what race. Come on now.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
Alright. Ooh, I like this council room right here. It's pretty cool. Galaxy map, airlock. On to the next one.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Patch through.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Good.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
Infiltration units?
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
Sounds serious.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Okay, Vermeer. I think that's where I'm heading next. Thanks for the info.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Alright, so the next area is... Oh, right. Wow. Head to Novera and investigate reports of GETH on the world. Race against time. You need to find Pharos, Novera... What? Okay. Fire restaurant. Okay. Vermeer. Okay. Zoom out. Logan. Oh, okay. Side cow. Sharing. Survey. Prolethean data disk recovered. The planet Sharing discovered some strange readings while being scanned. Chief Engineer Adams pinpointed the source and located a strange object. Tali and Adams brought it on board and spent hours taking it apart. The purpose of the object is still uncertain, but it was Prothean in nature and contained a Prothean data disk. Cool. Quana. Surface temperature is negative 141 degrees Celsius. Goodness gracious, that's cold. Light metal survey. Scans of the planet Quana has revealed deposits of cobalt. That is insanely cold. Hercules, whatever. Okay. Oh my god, there's a lot of places. Voyager cluster, Hades Gamma, Artemis now. Novaria, Citadel, Veermeyer. We gotta go to Novaria. Redness. Let's go to Redness first.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
How can I help?
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Was anyone hurt?
How many casualties so far?
17 Marines were killed in the simulation exercises.
Damn.
Before we realized what had happened. That's when we contacted you. VI support is critical to our military success. They process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. But as advanced as this thing is at military strategy, it's still just a VI. It's not self-aware, and it's completely disengaged from any networks. That's where you come in. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
VI? I know AI is artificial intelligence, so what's VI? Virtual intelligence? Question mark? I don't know. Is that the only option?
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding.
Oh.
The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Okay. I wonder if that's updated in my journal. So Zagwin. Xylophone, Stagwin. Dang, negative 131 degrees Celsius. That is cold. That's insanely cold. Yuntherol. I don't know how to say that. It is 68 degrees Celsius. Ooh, that's kind of hot. Because 100 degrees Celsius is boiling, so that's pretty hot. But there's organic life deep within the global ocean. Interesting. Medallion recovered. Your scan uncovered an ancient deep space probe slowly orbiting Yuntherol. Tali brought it on board, dismantled it, and found a League of One medallion hidden in its payload. Interesting. Antatara. Antatara is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of ammonia. Hydrocarbons in the atmosphere lend it a distinct brown tint. Okay, interesting. Gas deposit survey scans from orbit have detected a large concentration of helium-3. Alrighty. Traylon. So lifeless rock with the trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. The surface contains large amounts of iron and magnesium silicates. Due to heavily cratered terrains, starships are discouraged from landing. A Somalian religious cult claims that a certain pattern of overlapping craters in the southern hemisphere resembles their goddess. Godly is cold, negative 147 degrees Celsius. So it's lifeless. That's Salgon. A standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. The Salgon's atmosphere is tinted blue by trace quantities of methane. Ooh, methane gas. Yikes. Wait, hold up. Anything in there? Anything else? Check. That looks about it. Alright. Anything else? Novaria. Pax. Okay. So let's see what we get. It's not that much here. Let's see. Vels. Or Veles. Is it Veles? Vels. Has a thin atmosphere of xenon and krypton. Most other materials have frozen and fallen as snow. Okay. Kroger rebellions were recovered and sold at auction. The empty base is now abandoned. Oh my god, look how cold that is! Negative 220 degrees Celsius? That's insanely cold! Matriarch's writings recovered. Scans of the planet Velez revealed... Is it Velez or Belize? Why am I trying to make it sound French? Revealed a small abandoned vessel. Your savage team brought the ship on board and dismantled it, whereupon they discovered one of the Matriarch's Dilanaga's writings. Savarog or Savog, I don't know. It's a small but typical hydrogen and helium gas giant. Okay. Its temperature and powerful winds of high makes it a poor candidate for helium-3 mining. Okay. Morana is an icy, smaller... Oh, wait. I can't read. Morana is an icy planetoid smaller than Earth's moon. Oh, wow. Ice dwarf. Crust is frozen water ice. Deeper layers are mostly silicates, while pockets of magnesium and aluminum. Morana is tidally locked to pack, same side always facing the sun. Negative 158 degrees Celsius, that's extremely cold. Novaria. It's a small frozen terrestrial planet. Negative 1 degree Celsius. So 32 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing, 0 degrees Celsius is freezing. So this is tolerable for humans. Humans can survive negative 1 degree Celsius environment as long as they have the proper clothing to wear it. Yeah. Okay. It's a small frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Novaria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Novaria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. Yes, let's go there.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector into berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Sir. Oh, this is the wrong room. Navigator Presley.
Yes, Commander?
Nope, we're good.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
Investigate. Oh, no.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, let me save my game. Is it on here? Yep. Alright guys, I have to end my video here, and I'll see you on the next episode of Mass Effect. Bye-bye!